everyone. Good afternoon or good morning or wherever you are in the world, because right now with Zoom, we don't even know when we are. But anyway, I want to say thank you so much for joining us. This is actually our first time featuring our elite trainers, and I'm super, super excited because I have the privilege of working with these ladies and gentlemen. We do have a gentleman that's joining us today, and it is such a privilege to work with them. They're all unique and amazing individual, and you guys are definitely in for a treat. And for that, I hope that all of you able to see my screen right here. So I'm going to introduce my three guest speakers that we have for today's. And before we do that, I guess I should introduce myself. So I'm going to go and talk. For those of you who don't know who I am. My name is Susan. It's actually Susan Hua or How. It's a long story, but anyway, they're both me. I'm a dietitian. I'm also a certified diabetes educator. I have my own guest speaking at a radio show for many, many years, and I'm privileged to be part of the TLS division as a director of training and GPT trainer as well. Obviously, national supervising coordinator with the company. Super, super excited. We thought, today is literally almost like everyone's still in the holiday mode, but this is also the time where holiday mode could get overdrive and people feel very bad after the holiday mode, and we thought perfect time for us to talk about this because we have a solution for you. Because in marketamericashop.com, or we're in TLS, where there's a problem, we're the solution, and we're the solution provider. And for that, I want to share a little bit at our mission. Our mission is to empower people through science-based proven methodology to advance individual in health and wealth. Transition Lifestyle System is committed to maximizing human potential. So if I have a drum rolling, I would do that, but unfortunately Zoom don't give me that power. So round of applause. Let me welcome our first guest, Dr. Nancy Miller-Ihli, which is a former USDA National Program Leader for Nutrition, wrote a white paper on obesity for the White House, authored more than 70 peer-reviewed scientific publications. She is smart, period. And franchise owner for 14 years, master franchise owner. She's a professional coordinator. She's also featured and recognized as sales trainer and certified coach of the year, and also recognized as top 20 sales qualifier. She is obviously a nutrimetric trainer as well as a health professional, top 20 qualifier. So she is absolutely amazing. I get to train with her, I think about 2 weeks ago, and wow, always learn so much from her. So then we have another individual in our program. We have Pam, and I have a very honored to get to know Pam. I love learning from Pam. Like the way she shares, it just speaks to my heart. I just love her so much. So she's also a TLS trainer, as you know, but she's also TLS trainer of the year 2016, $1 Million Club, certified nutrimetric consultant and trainer, nutrition educator and certified product trainer. She's a former college professor of hospitality and business management. She is part of the group that actually make us eat unhealthy fat before, unhealthy food before, but she changed her point. Now she's joining TLS. So she is a leader, started the GMTS in North Dakota. She's executive supervising coordinator. Welcome, Pam. So last but not least, we do have male representative in TLS, and that's Sam. We're so happy to have Sam on our list of a lot of accomplished women. So he has to be very strong among all the women because we are quite talkative in our group right here. Certified TLS trainer, certified fitness trainer, certified nutrition specialist. Oh my God, all certified. Certified first aid, CPR, AED, martial arts. So okay, don't mess up with him. And fitness gym owner, national supervising coordinator with the company. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome everybody. So I know today everyone is super excited to learn from Nancy, from Sam, as well as from Pam. And I'm super excited to actually learn from you guys because I have a lot of questions to ask. And I'm sure these are questions that a lot of time people often ask us, whether they're messaging us or they're talking to us when we're doing training. So I thought, let's do a panel interview, really learn from our expert. Why TLS 101? Because a lot of people, I think, especially if you've been in the business for so long, you always had a preconception of what TLS 101 or what TLS is, but TLS has changed so much. And if you've been to the product symposium that we have back in October, you understand that all these specialists or these health professionals has one thing in common. Whether they're talking about stress management or talking about metabolic flexibility, they all said the foundation is your eating, right? Your healthy, low glycemic impact eating. Guess what? You don't need to go any further. TLS is low glycemic impact eating. And that's why I wanted to take the opportunity to really talk about some of the key questions that people often ask. So I'm going to pick on each one of you and hopefully you can share. So I'm going to pick on Nancy. So Nancy, you've been training like TLS, oh my God, so many years, and so many people have the privilege to learn from you. So let me ask you, what do attendees expect to learn in TLS 101 with regard to supplementation?
Hi, thanks, Sam, for the invitation to join you today. I love the TLS 101's overview of the supplementation because I think a lot of people are a little concerned to talk about supplementation, which is one of the 4 key pillars of the program. And so, people may say, well, I'm not a health professional. I don't know the details. What can be taken with what? Are there any contraindications? How do we decide, which products are right for people? So we walk people through that and we provide enough information about the science to understand about these scientifically based, clinically proven ingredients. But we also do it in a way that people can explain it again. And so I love the fact that we're going to, by going through the supplements, people can increase their confidence. They can feel really good about understanding why core is our #1 product, why Axe is really great for stress support, why the CLA is important, not only for depleting fat cells, but killing them. Who doesn't want to kill fat cells, right? And so we walk through all of that. We talk about the Trim Tea and the Trim Cafe. And as you know, Sosan, many of our products are not just really weight management products. I think so many people in the industry think, oh, it's just something to rev up your metabolism. That's really not our focus. We have products that have multiple approaches to being able to resolve problems. And when we combine those products together, then we're able to get a really comprehensive approach to weight loss where people can be guaranteed results, and because we have other health benefits, such as maybe like our core, for example, or our Trim Tea helps to reduce the elevated lipids. People are going to see improvements in their heart health. People are going to see improvements, for example, in inflammation. Serotonin levels go up. So we explain why people don't get hangry on our program, which is hungry plus angry. And I hope, I think people really will enjoy, getting that information and really feeling comfortable, because at the end of the day, the supplements are one of the key components, and they are what helps to repair a damaged metabolism and help ensure somebody gets the results they deserve in a timely manner. I've never, when you ask someone, would you like to lose weight fast or slow? Most people don't really say slow. And we're not a rapid weight loss program, but the supplements fit in there to help optimize things for people. And I really hope people will take the training, whether or not they really want to be a coach and coach lots of other people. It's super important to attend the trainings, because the trainings are going to give you that confidence and the basic knowledge with regard to the supplements, so you can talk intelligently about them.
Thank you. I think a lot of people always wondering, okay, you know what? I think the great thing is when you go to a lot of the, the product training, you get to learn a lot about health and nutrition product, but only really in TLS 101, where you really dive deep into the product itself. And these are products like Nancy said, like Nancy wrote 2 papers, one on the core and Trim Tea, and they're total health products, right? These are not products just for weight loss. They're product for everybody. Who doesn't want to feel better? Who doesn't want to have more energy? Who doesn't want to reduce inflammation? So for those of you always wondering, is TLS for me? Is TLS product for you? Whether your goal is to lose weight, whether your goal is to feel better, the product really helps a lot of people. And I think around this time of year, I love my Axe, okay? And I think a lot of people love their Axe for the same reason. And if you want to know what Axe really does, come to our training. Okay, let me pick on Sam right now. Let's pick on a gentleman here. So Sam, as a personal trainer. So I train with you in a lot of the Mandarin training. And I know that working out is your forte. That's your specialty. So let me ask you, we all know working out, doing exercise, being active is very important. So why should attendees still need to know about nutrition?
Definitely, nutrition plays the major role in everything. Regardless if we want to lose weight, gain muscle, or recover from any health challenge, the nutrition definitely play the important role. And I definitely strongly recommend everyone, whether we major in TLS or not, definitely have to take TLS 101 because the four component is everything that we not only to be healthy and fit, and all these four components will, the knowledge that provide from these four components help us like, to have more credibility and then to inspire and change people's life. That's why I strongly recommend everyone should take this 101.
Okay, thank you. So I know that, Sam, when we do the training together, a lot of people always ask us very specific, like how much protein to take and ask us for the calculation. You know how some people really need to know that. And I think this is really like, if you have always been interested in nutrition, whether it's for weight loss or not, I really want to emphasize, like, that's why we call this a transition lifestyle system. This is not just a weight loss, right? But often enough, it's when you start eating healthy, weight loss is actually a side effect when you think about it. And I think a lot of people love that side effects, right? So I think when people start to learn to eat better and they feel better, they were so surprised that losing an inches here and there makes them feel good. I don't know many people said, I don't want to lose inches. I love the way I look all the time, right? Not many people. So for those people who never check out TLS 101, just to learn about the nutrition, to even help yourself eating better and your family eating better, like we start with ourselves, product of a product, right? Learn what transition lifestyle system, why low glycemic impact eating. And like Sam said, exercise is great, but I think was it Dr. D always say that apps are made in the kitchen? Right, so we said apps are not made in the gym; it's in the kitchen. It's your food. So come to TLS 101. So Pam, let me ask you. I know a lot of people say, you know what? When I heard transition lifestyle system, I think I need to be a health professional. I need to be a nutritionist. I need to be a personal trainer. If not, I would not benefit me. So as a non-HP, okay, non-health professional here, let me ask you is, do you feel that if you don't, do you need to be a health professional? First of all, to be a health professional to understand and apply what people can learn from or in the TLS 101 training?
Absolutely not. You know, some of my best TLS trainers in my group are like on their way, on the journey of still losing weight, still losing inches. You know, I have one who's lost over 100 pounds. And actually, she is one of the coaches that people really want to go to because she understands the struggle. And she's a mom of 2. I have another one that's a mom of 5. And having that common ground of busyness and how do I prep meals for a whole household, and some of these common issues, how do I get the groceries and prep for the week? It's got to be an easy meal. Where do I find the time to fit all this in? Am I really that important? I usually spend all my time on everybody else. These common themes are really appropriate for everyone. And having someone who can speak knowledgeably to that, it really starts with your own journey, and then sharing your own journey with others creates this common ground where people feel, I can do this. I understand what you're saying. And so if you're someone who just like to be healthier, I really feel like TLS is the next step up. I mean, some of us come to the plate where we take a B vitamin or we take an antioxidant and okay, I'm starting to feel better, but what else can I do? If you are hungry to be better, to optimize your health, TLS 101 is for you, because once you learn, then you can share it with others, and who wouldn't want to help other people feel better?
Yeah, and I always say that this is like I'm always teaching even when I do my radio show, I say that, you know, if you think about, there's 2 topics that people love to talk about. Doesn't matter what season in the year. One is anti-aging, because everybody don't want to age. Second, it's on weight loss or healthy eating, because this is because it affects everybody. And I think if you always had question, and there's so many fat diets out there, you're not sure, okay, there's the whole keto thing, there's an intermittent fasting, then there is like the all vegan, like no fat, like there's so many diets out there and people get so confused. So let's come in TLS 101 training and let us explain the science behind the basic nutrition. Really, once you understand the basic nutrition, you will look at food a totally different way. You will learn it's not deprivation, it's not eating less, it's actually eating smart and eating to nourish your body. And when your body is nourished, you felt absolutely amazing. And when you felt absolutely amazing, it shows. And people said, what are you doing? You look amazing, right? And come to TLS 101 is the answer. So my next question to all the trainers, I'm going to actually ask Nancy first, is please share one reason why UFO or a franchise owner or their guests, okay, should consider adding TLS 101 training to like coming up in January and furthermore. Oh, Nancy,
as you know, the whole idea of our lifestyle program is to allow people to look better, feel better, have more energy, and a nice side effect is we'll take up less space. So that is really my focus. And if people understand that it's a lifestyle system to allow people to feel their best, perform their best, I think that it's well worth everybody getting educated on it so that they can help the people they love. As our friend Corinne Roberts says, first work on ourselves, then our family, and then our community, and help others. But having that knowledge, having it as a tool in your toolbox just makes sense.
And I will ask one more question, because I'm sure you have a lot of health professionals in your team, and they will probably say, you know what, in school, I kind of learned a little bit nutrition, you know, do you think I should attend, or maybe this is too easy for me, or this is something that I wouldn't benefit? What do you say to all the health professionals out there?
Well, you know, a lot of health professionals don't necessarily have training in nutrition. When I asked my physician about that, he said, yeah, I had 3 hours. And I said, well, 3 credits is not bad. He's like, no, Nance, 3 hours on a Tuesday. And I was like, wow, in all of his medical training. So first of all, health professionals don't necessarily have it. But what TLS 101 and the 201 do is they allow the individual to get trained to be able to have a dialogue with their patients or clients. And I think that's really the key. When it comes to weight loss, people really only have 2 questions. 1, can I do it? And 2, will it work? And we encourage all of our health professionals to go through the program. And so tonight we're doing a TLS overview for our team. And we have a health professional who has plugged clients in because he had success on his own. And I have another health professional who's attending so that she can go start in January, and then we'll be launching in her practice in February. So, I mean, the health professionals are grateful to have the information distilled down, even if they know it, like you do, Sosan, as an RD. You know, it's great to have it all in one 3-hour segment in a convenient package so that they can easily, you know, share it with others.
Yeah, and I totally agree. Like, as an RD, obviously the information is not new to me, but that's why I had such a great respect for TLS, because when I see it, I was like, wow, this is what I learned in university and distilled in such like edible chunks. So easy to digest, at the same time, so easy to understand. And for those of you who had attended TLS 101 in the past, you have not seen our new slide. We have made it so much more attractive and sexy in the first place, but it is so easier, so much easier to understand, so that you actually take the information and go home and apply literally that day, like that night. If we have a training that morning at dinner, you can literally say, I can make a TLS friendly dinner. That's how easy to apply. I think practicality is so important. Like, theory is beautiful, but if we cannot put it in practice, people will not see the benefit. And that's what I love about the TLS 101 so much. So
also people will get introduced to the tools, Sosan, and that's really another key thing for a health professional. They don't want to have to recreate the wheel and provide all new materials.
Yes, when I saw the tools, I was like, oh my goodness, I spent so much time, so much money to create the tools, and these tools are all available free. It's literally free. You just have to use it. So I'm going to now pick on Sam. So Sam, I know, like I said before, is there any one reason why you think all franchise owner at least should come to check out TLS 101 at least once, just to see what we're all about?
Yes, for sure, all the UFO should consider adding TLS on 101 training because we are in business, and TLS is all about creating a healthy lifestyle. And that will definitely help us like build like better positive lifestyle to influence other people. And that really give another credibility like when we're doing recruiting or retailing. Since I became like, I transformed myself with like TLS program 3 to 6 months, huge transformation. If anybody see my before and after, and my retail like went up so much. Now so far, since I became transform myself, and 98% of my retail and recruit all came from TLS. So that will definitely help enough for the business. And also the information, the knowledge that we provide from one-on-one training will really prepare everyone to in the battle, especially a lot of customer, they ask why we should take TLS supplement. And I always tell people, you may or may not take the supplement, but the supplement is to enhance the result that we want, because not many people exercise regularly, eating healthy, or have quality sleep. So the supplement definitely will help us supplementing enhance the result, whether we want to lose weight or we want to recover, we want to burn fat, right, or gain muscle. So that's why I'm really strong. Everyone should consistently taking one-on-one training.
Okay, thank you. So Pam, same question to you. So in terms of, is there a reason why a UFO should at least attend a TLS 101 training to check us out?
Yes, as a former educator, I feel like the TLS 101 is laid out sequentially so that you can understand the why TLS. And to me, if you are a customer or a client just looking to improve your health, you want tips and tricks to help you in the shortest amount of time have the healthiest outcome. Okay, so getting the hacks and understanding how to do that, you can't do what you don't know. So I believe a potential client or someone who's looking at it, it gives you this overarching understanding so that now I know where the goal is and I know where I'm headed. For someone who's a business owner, this is vital, I believe, because it is the follow-up process with clients. It gives you purpose to meet again and again and again. It gives you purpose for engagement. And so we're going to give all those great tips for having value to give to your clients. Even if they don't do TLS, you'll understand if they're stressed out during this time, they should use ACTS. Even if you don't have them formally come to 12 weeks with you, you could spend 4 weeks following up and having content that's valuable that they're going to come to you wanting. And so I really believe that it's all about giving before you ask for the sale. I really believe that having value to empower people's lives is what will attract clients to you and to your products. And you have to build up your own personal development and knowledge so that people want to come to you. So it doesn't matter what the alphabet is behind your name. What matters is the desire you have to make your life better with good knowledge, because I believe good education and people will make good decisions. And every single one of you can come to this, enjoy and engage in the TLS 101 understanding. And I really believe the material has never been better. From an educator's standpoint, Suzanne, you and Melanie have made beautiful, engaging slides, really good question, little polls to make sure people are understanding it during the Zoom. And the time goes so fast, and it's almost mind-boggling that it's only $15. I mean, the content you're getting for that price point, we should charge $100 for it.
No.
But it's $15 and it's incredible. It will boost your confidence in what you're doing and it will grow your business. I'm telling you, TLS is what grew my business from professional coordinator to executive supervising coordinator. I mean, that's when I went from 4,500 in a 4-week period to over 15,000 in a 4-week period. If your business is stymied and you don't know what to do, where to go, come to TLS 101 and get excited, because January is the season. Everyone's looking for help me. Give me a recipe, give me some marketing ideas, help me to know how to engage. And I believe TLS 101 will increase your value so you can increase value to your customer.
Wow, well said. I have so many nuggets. Just hearing it, I was like, yes, yes, yes. It's so true. It's because people don't realize, it's like people think, I think another thing that you brought up is the 12 weeks, because traditional in TLS, we have always done the 12 weeks. It's because to make really a lifestyle change, it does take time. This is not a fad diet, but it does not mean that you cannot take one product and just start with there. Like Axe is a very good thing. Axe is not just for weight loss. It's for anybody who's feeling stressed. And I can tell you, during this holiday, people love it, but at the same time, there's a lot of stress that's going on. Knowing the product knowledge that you get from the TLS 101 training and helping your client as well as yourself, you will feel so much better, and you have the energy to go and build your business, which is so key, right? So PC to, okay, guys, 4,500 to 15,000. Okay, do some calculation, do a vision board. It can happen. 2021, go for it. Okay, last but not least, I know we can be here forever and sharing all tidbits and everything. So I really, really want to ask you, because a lot of people said this sounds amazing, but I would love for each one of you to share, like maybe one tip, how you would invite a person, them like maybe their own partners or their own guests and customer, to come and join them together that are on this Facebook Live right now to attend at least our TLS 101 training. We have a lot of TLS 101 training in January. So I'm going to actually go around, and I'm going to start with Sam, then I'll go with Nancy, then I'll go with Pam. So it's a little bit, mix it up a little bit. Okay, Sam, one tip to how to invite people to come to attend our TLS 101.
Yes, my tip is when I invite anyone to join one-on-one training, I never focus on that person. I always say that do you have anyone that your family or your friend that interested in to be healthy and fit? And then here's the training that coming up. Right, we all know that health is number one. It doesn't matter how much money we have; it's all zeros. So if we don't have one in the front, we're not going to have a quality time to spend with family or like to do whatever we want or to enjoy our success. So that's why my tip is like to focus like people behind the people. Yeah.
Okay. So like talking to the network, right? Asking for referral, basically. Okay, so Nancy, any one tip to help our franchise owner how to invite their partner as well as their guest or customer to come and join us in TLS 101 in January that's coming up?
Okay. Well, Susan, at the end of the day, I think it's all about meeting people where they are. And so when we speak to a colleague, one of our teammates, I might say to them, have you been to the recent TLS training? It's amazing. Don't you just love that we can offer education for people? Because that's really the foundation, not only of a healthy lifestyle, but of a great long-term relationship with them, working as their customer manager. So I would want people to see the value in how this sets us up for those long-term relationships, because TLS is a BV machine. There's no question. And for some people, I've had clients attend. If you have that person who's super inquisitive and wants to understand all the science, why not let them attend the 101? I mean, we do that all the time, and it works great.
Okay, thank you. Pam, one tips. I think, Pam, you're muted.
You're still muted.
It says I'm unmuted. Am
Now,
I? Okay.
You're good.
Technology and I. Two different invites. I think it's two different invites. I think when it is your business partner, I think it starts with listening. And here's the first step I would do. Hey, how are you doing? And I would just leave that wide open question and really hone in. Because if they haven't already engaged in doing something for personal development, there's a roadblock there. Okay, so I would just ask, how are you doing? And however they respond to me, I would actively listen. Oh, you're kind of discouraged, or, oh, you've had a tough winter. Oh, this election's really got you down. You know what? You should come and join with us. Be a part of something. Get out of that rut and join us at the next TLS 101. I think just the camaraderie and hearing you're not the only person, you're really going to enjoy this. I'm gonna send you the link. And I really would love for you to join us. I think this is just what you need. The second invite for a client, I would ask this question, and this is the question I use over and over again. If you could change one thing about your health today, what would it be? And Suzanne, no matter what they say to me, I would say, how invested are you in wanting to change that? Your health, your weight, your heart, your attention, your brain fog, your depression, your sadness, whatever the pain is, I would say, you know what? I might even say, why don't you come on over to my house and join me? I'm going to be watching this seminar and I'd love for you to join in with me because I think it really has some information that could turn that around for you. Because we've been saying in this whole conversation that the personality and the energy and the attitude you bring to the day is fueled by what you eat. Mm-hmm. And I really believe TLS 101 is going to give them a big picture of multiple things they could do. And then afterwards, I would give them a quick call, or even if they came to my place, I would get on the meeting, after the 3-hour session, and say, hey, what were the top 3 points you really got out of this? Where do you want to go with this information? Take action right away. But really, to be a good customer manager, you got to be sending that link to them. And you got to be doing the follow-up after the 3 hours, because even though we're leveraging all that knowledge of somebody else saying it, at the end of the day, people buy you as a leader, or they buy you as a coach first, that you're really interested in where they're at and their success. Because many times during this time period, especially, people don't believe in themselves. They're discouraged. They just need someone to reach out with a helping hand and say, let's do this together. Let's link arms. Let's go to this seminar and learn something and change the trajectory of where we're going. And I know this can be the thing for you.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Nancy. And thank you, Pam. This is like, oh my goodness, nuggets right there. And I want to add this just to ties everything up. I think as a health professional myself, when I invite people to TLS 101, and people said, I can certainly train this myself because that's what I do for a living. But this is what I often say. If I can leverage trainers to do the training for my people, I literally can put 10 people in that class. But if I were to work with them, that's why I spent only an hour. That's like 10 people, I spent 10 hours. By me spending time to invite them to a training that I know they benefit so much, they got 3 hours of education, and I just have to follow up. My time is used so much better as a health professional. I want to work with very complicated case, but with non-complicated case, they're perfect for TLS 101. If I have a type 1 diabetic, okay, I work with them one-on-one because they need that extra like loving care, the customization. But if you're a health professional and you want to help as many people as possible, leverage. Plug your customer, plug your client, put your patient in. That's the best thing, because as health professional, what we don't have is time. We only have so much time in a day to take care of our patients. So I really want to share that from a health professional head. And the second thing is, I really love Pam sharing its connectedness. I think in this time of the year, like, especially with the whole COVID, people are lacking. They really want to be connected to knowing that they're not alone, knowing that they eat crappy during this time is normal. We do. You don't feel exercise is normal. But knowing, wow, look at all these people are joining force and wanted to be healthier, knowing that you're part of a community of like-minded individual, and that is huge, especially nowadays. The connectedness, the community, and the support. And with that, I am so excited. Like Melanie and I are super excited because we are having our first TLS 28 days of weight loss. And this is the first time we are joining forces of putting all these resources together. So we want to help you as much as possible, because January, honestly, is the biggest month for weight loss and New Year resolution. There's no other time in the year where people will have the New Year resolution in their head or weight loss. And like, these are two words that will be coming on, like literally December 31st, you might not think about it. Come January 1st, oh yeah, I need to do something about it. So that's why we have a solution for you. And for that, I'm going to share the screen very quickly, because I really want people to see. in case, I know Melly did an amazing job to already talk about our January 1st, 28 days of weight loss. If you didn't have a chance, please go and check out our official page, which is TLS Weight Loss Solution. Like and follow so that you can see all the Facebook Live that is streaming right there. We're starting literally January 1st. Like I said, January 1st, you're thinking, I know for some people, maybe some hangover, but you can start thinking about New Year resolution. Okay, so that's why come and join us on January 1st when we're going to kickstart this new year 28 days to really helping you kickstart. And that's why we purposely plan extra TLS 101 training to help you out, because we know the 28 days are great. We have so much resources for you, but you still want to have the background, that what we call the fundamental, and that's where the TLS 101 is. And we have so many TLS 101 training in January. So first, kickstarting that is a beautiful Dr. Nancy Miller-Ihli on January 7. Then on January 14, we have Corinne, Robert, and Suzanne. And on January 16, Sam and I are doing a special Mandarin one. So if you're Mandarin speaking, we have a Mandarin TLS 101 for you. And on February 27, Beth and Barb are doing a 101 as well. So we have 4 101 to help you out, because January is the biggest season of the year for TLS and for you guys. And we want you to leverage to the max. And for that, I want to say thank you so much for Pam, to Sam, as well as to Nancy for joining us today. It's so wonderful. I can't wait to do this again. I think people are loving it. Maybe we can do another panel interview for them to pick on your brain, right? Maybe one of your favorite product, why and how you use that product. Because, you know, I think as other people seeing us, they always wonder, what's your favorite product? They always wonder what's our favorite product. That's the most common question I get. So what product do you use? Because they want to model, right? They model after you guys. So I think maybe we can do something like that so people get to know our wonderful trainer. We have amazing trainer, and what I'm showing you right now is only for US, Canada. So we do have a lineup of training globally in Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, Malaysia, as well as Taiwan. So there's a lot of training. So maximize the New Year resolution. Thank you so much for your time. This will be recorded. This will be uploaded to YouTube in case you missed it or in case your partner wants to see it. Be sure to check out our YouTube coach's channel so that you can get the full video. Thank you so much and have a wonderful holiday. Happy holiday, everyone. Stay safe and eat healthy if you can. Okay, bye everyone.